What is going on? The Woods and May here. So excited. We're going to be reviewing the Grapefruit IPA. This video was actually recorded back in 2019, and this is just how long I've been holding on to it. Back then it was called Chris IPA. Everything is pretty much going to be the same though as in the soap. Obviously the packaging is going to be a little bit different, but this should help you. Essentially this is what the bar of soap would look like. So we'll move this over here, and this is how it would look like. It's called Grapefruit IPA instead of the Chris IPA, but like I said, the bar soap is exactly the same. I used this literally last week and it's exactly the same as 2019. And of course in the video I say things like I've been using it for 3 years. Now it's coming up to like 4.5 years. 5 years. It's coming up to 5 years this year that I've been using Dr. Squatch. But with that said, look good, feel good, do good. Let's get right into it. Let's go. We have our soap, which is in our cigar box. I don't think they sell this anymore, but it's I actually looked back. It's been now officially 3 years since I've actually started using the soap. And it's been an awesome experience for me. So let's open this bad baby up. We have our soaps here. We have our pine tar, nautical sage. We have our crisp IPA, and then we have the exclusive Area 51 brick, which we're saving. But tonight, what we're gonna do, like I said, it's an IPA edition. You already know it's gonna be the crisp IPA. So let's get that rocking and rolling. Let's keep this. By the way, this box smells amazing. Like if you open it up, it's an awesome smelling box. So tonight we're gonna have the crisp IPA. It's literally their newest soap in their lineup. It's a 5-ounce bar. Again, I also want to say visit Dr. Squatch, where you can find the latest information on their soaps. There's the ingredients. There's their story. I don't want to be redundant on that. And then you can smell the Squatch. So right away, this bar of soap has a grapefruit forwardness to it. And I'll explain the sense that I'm smelling. But right away, if you were to smell this bar of soap, it's a grapefruit. Grapefruit with a smooth end to it. So it's not like, you know, when you smell grapefruit, you're not going to smell a grapefruit and be like, oh, this smells amazing. But with this one, it has a grapefruit forwardness, a sweetness to it, and then it finishes off with a smooth end that is something that you're going to want to smell like. Right now they have some awesome holiday deals, so if you haven't checked my other videos, go check it out right now. Let's open this bad baby up. So there you go. They always have a wrapping sticker around their soaps. So let's open this up. You have the bar of soap. It smells really good. It's a really good bar of soap. So there you go. You have the bar of soap. It smells so good. And also, if you use this, if you recycle, please recycle you have the option to recycle. There you go. It's a cool box. So, right away, you just have grapefruit, right? Like this bar of soap there's nothing crazy about it, right? The look is a clean look to it. You have almost a cream / citrusy. You have on the corners just like a very orangey natural look to it, right? There's nothing crazy about it. And at the ends, it almost reminds me of the gold moss scrub, and I'll put that link right there. It reminds me of the gold moss scrub because when you cut this soap, I assume that whenever the saponification process has gone, when you cut it, you have these separations, these natural separations that occur within the soap. So like you have that, right? And like I said, right now I have a grapefruit. You have a slight hoppiness to it, and you have a clean scent to it. You have a crisp, cologne, just very citrusy forwardness to it. So this is definitely wake me up. So like if, for example, let's say you've used Cedar Citrus, this bar of soap is pretty much this, but times 5, let's say, because this has a very cedar approach to it. And for me, what it reminds me of, I've even seen some reviews, what it reminds me of is close to that 5 gum. You know that 5 gum, that orange 5 gum. Is it 5 gum? No, Trident. It's Trident. The orange Trident gum that you use, that you've chewed on, that orange gum, that grapefruit, that citrusy. This is exactly, if you've chewed that gum, I'm not even kidding, this is what it smells like. Exactly like it. This is, at first, that's actually what threw me off from the soap, and I was like, I'm not sure. But this is a great collection. Like, let's say you really love the Cedar Citrus, right? But you want something a little bit stronger, because Cedar Citrus, and we'll review that soap as well, but the Cedar Citrus is something not as strong as, let's say, this soap right here. And yeah, so we'll see how it stacks up. So with the mate here, we're going to try out the Crisp IPA. We haven't lathered it, we haven't wet it at all. Let's see what it's about. As you see, my hair is not even wet. My body's a little bit wet, but here's the bar of soap. It looks exactly the same. Again, it has that grapefruit, that citrus feel to it. And if you actually look at the bar of soap itself, you see little orange spots, like a little orange spot, like right there, which could be the grapefruit. So let's start lathering it up a little bit, and let's see what it's about. So right away, this is going to be one of the stronger scents from Dr. Squatch that you're going to find out of all the soaps. Now, that doesn't mean it's going to be the most potent, it's going to be the most clear, it's going to be the most best scent. It smells amazing. So right away, let's just, it's a hefty bar of soap. So right away, like, look at that. Just so if you're looking for a bar of soap to be citrusy, manly, cologne, fresh, hoppy, and it's going to be like more of a West Coast IPA. So if you're a beer drinker, this is going to be closer to a West Coast IPA. So East Coast has that haziness, it has a little bit more hoppiness. This has a little bit more of that sweetness to it, right? It has a little bit of that jump that a West Coast IPA that it would have. So this reminds me more of a West Coast IPA than an East Coast IPA. But that's only to the beer drinkers. Like if you're a beer drinker and you want a bar of soap that's going to smell delicious and it's going to make you feel refreshed and ready to go, this is going to be the bar of soap. So right away, off the bat, I need to say this as well, because I've done other reviews, and a lot of you might be asking, how do I base my reviews? So if I went to the website, look at that. Like, look at that. That is crazy. Just the amount of lather off this bar of soap right away from the get-go. This is already more lather than, let's say, a cool, fresh aloe, right? Like, right away, it has more strength to it. So it's probably going to be a longer scent, and we're going to review it full in depth. But right away, it has a really strong scent to it. It's one of the stronger scents. So if you have a citrusy, if you feel like you need a citrus soap, Cedar Citrus is a smooth scent, and it's not necessarily going to be overpowering. This is going to be a little bit overpowering compared to the other scents. So if you want another bar of soap and you want something that's a little bit more stronger than, let's say, the Cedar Citrus, this is definitely going to be the bar of soap for you. I personally love it. So this is going to be our first shower. I think it's going to last a little bit longer than other soaps. So right off the bat, I'm going to grade this from the first experience I'm going to grade it about a 4.75. And I also want to say that when I'm grading these soaps are better than your store-bought soaps, hands down. So like, if you are questioning that, I'll probably put a store-bought soap, I'll probably put it at a 3.5. The best kind of store-bought soap that you can find right now, I'll probably put it at a 3.5. So these soaps automatically are already put above that. And I just want to make that clear, because if I was to rate this like on the actual site and go on the site, I would rate probably all these soaps 5, honestly. But for you all on YouTube, the Woods & May, you're checking this out right now, you're experiencing this soap with me right now, I want to give this a 4.75, yeah. If you're looking for something that's going to provide that citrusy, that fresh scent, something that's hoppy, organic, hand-cut, like a morning wake-me-up of a citrus, like if you like love orange juice, let's say, and you just want a bar of soap, this is going to do it for you. So we're going to do a full review, and we're going to end it off, but right now, the Woods & May, like look at this, just how it lathers. You already have that like layer of like what it's peeling for me, right? So I could technically just use all this and have a full shower experience. So like, don't just rely on my experience, because it's going to be different for every single person. So the way I shower is different from you. So for me, this bar of soap is already a 4.75. It's already up there. It's already on the elite. And I'll tell you what my favorite bar of soap, if you stick around, the Woods & May. Let's keep it going. Let's see what the longevity of this bar of soap. Let's see how it lasts, how it finishes, if it keeps up with all the other soaps. Shower number 8 with the bar of soap. It has its size to it. It's lost that like sweetness. I don't know if this is going to be audio or not. This is shower 8. Has a good smell. Hoppy, citrusy, fresh, and it's great for the skin. Lathers up really good. And it's a really good bar of soap. Alright, the Woods & May here. As you see, the bar of soap is falling apart. This soap just kind of clumps up, so the thing you can do is just kind of blend it together. This is going to be the last shower, so this bar of soap has lasted 18 showers, which is really high and really good. So again, to bring out those scents again, what scents are we getting with the soap? How does it lather up? It's a great bar of soap. It's a strong bar of soap. When you use this, it will take up your whole bathroom. It's stronger than the Cedar Citrus, which has that cedar, it has that citrus approach, which we'll make a video about it too. But I'm going to keep this bar of soap at a 4.75. Reason being is at the end, after shower effects, how it feels. I feel like this bar of soap, compared to others, dries my skin out for whatever reason. So it might have a different effect on you, but it dries my skin for whatever reason. Not that it's like super dry and irritated or anything, but compared to like other bars of soap, it really does dry it out for whatever reason. But it's it has a really nice scent. So again, it's a sweeter grapefruit. It has that hoppiness. The more you use it, it's more hoppy than sweeter. So that's a cool thing too, because that sweetness, that gummy smell, like the Trident gum, I didn't want that like to be the overwhelming thing. It's a great bar of soap. It's going to last you a good amount of time, depending on how many 18 showers is for you in days wise. I definitely recommend it. Go check it out. Buy some for family, for friends, for yourself. Other than that, look good, feel good, do good. Keep clutching up. I'll see you next time on the next review. Let's get it. Have a great day.